Hey everyone, it's Deanna Fontanez.
And Chris Barrett.
We're back here again at the Nesquehoning train station for the official grand opening this time and the ribbon cutting. We had the opportunity to talk to two amazing people who have so much knowledge and history about the train station number 1 and the steam locomotive 2102.
That's right. And we spoke with Senior Vice President and General Manager Matt Fischer. He told us a lot of great stuff. Let's hear what Matt has to say. Hi, everybody, here with Matt Fischer. He is the guy that runs the railroad here, and we're so happy to have him in Nesquehoning today. So, Matt, this is a great day, not only for the railroad, but for Nesquehoning.
Right.
What does this mean for economic development for this town?
It's a lot for economic development, from the hotels, the restaurants, the people that are spending the entire weekend in the area, and hopefully coming back as well in the future to not just only ride the train, but do whatever the Poconos have to offer.
So what excursions will leave from this station and make it different for the overall experience of the railroad?
So special excursions will leave the Nesquehoning Regional Railroad Station, and they can go either towards the Reading or the Scranton area, since the Nesquehoning Station is pretty much in the middle of our main line from those two cities.
So if somebody wanted to get more information on what those excursions are, how would they do that?
To get more information about the train, they can simply go to our website, rbmnrr.com, and ticket sales, all kinds of information about not just the Nesquehoning trips, but the Reading, Pittston, and Jim Thorpe Lehigh Gorge trips are there as well.
And Matt, thank you so much to you and your team and to Andy for supporting this region with this type of resource and investment. And we wish you the best of luck with this first one from this great, lovely station, Nesquehoning.
Thank you so much, and thank you for covering the railroad, and we very much appreciate being part of the Poconos.
Excellent. Thank you.
So I'm here with Jamie. So Jamie, tell me a little bit about the history about the steam locomotive, the trains, and the passenger rides.
Well, this steam locomotive number 2102 was built in 1945 by the Reading Company. It was built in the shops in Reading, and it was actually built to haul freight. This locomotive served most of its freight service pulling coal trains, which we still do service the anthracite today, albeit with diesels. In the 1960s, it was repurposed for passenger excursions known as the Iron Horse Rambles that were run by the Reading Railroad. And then it was run for various other excursions in the 1970s, 1980s, up until 1991 when it was taken out of service. And it sat out of service until we restored it 2 years ago. It was a 6-year process, about $2.4 million. But in 2022, we brought it back to passenger service, and the Reading and Northern Railroad started doing our own version of the old Iron Horse Rambles.
I love that. So the last time we were here, we had a chance to talk to you back in June. So this is the second ride of that Iron Horse Rambles excursions that you guys did for this year.
Correct. It's actually the third one, but it's the second one out of the Nesquehoning location. In June, we went up to Tunkhannock for the Founders Day Festival.
So tell me about the passenger rides. Why do people come and take the rides here from Nesquehoning?
Well, there's beautiful scenery, there's a lot of nostalgia, and it's a great family outing. This trip, approximately the first 25 miles after we get through the town of Nesquehoning, will be through the entirety of Lehigh Gorge State Park. It's a very beautiful place. We have very steep mountains that go down to the Lehigh River. You get stunning views. We cross the river 4 times. And then when we get to Whitehaven, we start climbing up Penobscot Mountain, up to Mountaintop. And then it's all downhill to Pittston from there. We go through some very rugged, remote mountain territory. We have some vistas where you can look out to the west side of the train and overlook Wilkes-Barre and other areas. You can probably see 60 or 70 miles. So people come for the scenery. A lot of people come for nostalgia. There are people who rode this train back on the original Iron Horse Rambles. And there's also young people experiencing it for the first time. Kids are very into trains via Thomas and Polar Express and such. And this gives them a chance to experience the real deal. So it's a great family activity, a great outing, and there's just nothing else like it in this area.
Last time we talked about the nostalgia part of it too, where generations and generations of families, even yourself, you were telling me last time how you're like the 3rd generation of train lovers and, you know, the history and all of it behind it.
Correct. My father was very into rail fanning, and when we were kids, this is what he did. He took us on the train. And, we were watching trains, we had model trains, and I loved it enough that it carried into my adult life, and now I'm a rail fan and I work for the railroad.
Well, everyone, you saw a great day here in Carbon County, right? I mean,
Yes.
with this being at the new Nesquehoning station was just amazing to see that second train.
What an honor and experience for the Mueller family, having such a passion for trains. He was telling us growing up and turning it into a business and sharing it now with other families and other generations where they can enjoy the rides and have their kids come along, and then it kind of just keeps going from there. I love that.
That's the amazing part of it. It's like you have a dream, the dream comes true, and now, right, like thousands and thousands of families are enjoying it. And it's right here in the Pocono Mountains, which even makes it better. But the employees here, they're the folks that really make it come alive, right?
I had such an amazing time talking to Jamie again. She is not only an incredible person, but so knowledgeable about the train. And I love learning about the history, which she shared with you guys as well. So it's making me want to get into trains more, which is, and just, I'm definitely coming back for a ride. So I feel like you should definitely do that too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I love Jamie too. She's a great person. It's just like when you come here to the region to visit, she would be one of the people that you could actually talk to. She would love to talk to you about the 2102. She knows every detail, every bolt. She actually showed it to us. So really come and visit. And when you come and visit our region, wherever you happen to be in it, make sure that you have a trip to Nesquehoning or Jim Thorpe. Check our website out at PoconoMountains.com. It'll tell you how to do that because this is a must-see attraction, right, Deanna?
Yes. So definitely check their website for other rides coming up the rest of the year.
I'm Chris Barrett for the Pocono Television Network.
And I'm Deanna Fontanez. We'll see you next time.